What's up, world? So tell me if you vibing with this and if you're on the same, frequency of this idea. What I think is that we should require people to authenticate themselves, or should be some certain type of symbolism, or some certain type of words or something that shows authenticity, or there are certain things that will help to authenticate certain certain content, if you will, right? Because we're living in the age of the digital world, and the age of technology is so evolved, and it's so wide ranging in the age of AI. Like, I think that some creators are so amazing in their creations. I feel like some of the things that I come across, or some of the things that I have seen, I feel are so brilliant when you see it, right? Whether that be, the babies talking online, or some of the things that, shows animals, or just there's a wide range of all kind of different things. It's just absolutely brilliant and amazing. But the AI tools are being used, and then a lot of people are trying to decipher whether or not it is actually artificial intelligence, or if it is not, right? So, with the human intelligence being mixed in with the artificial intelligence, it makes it hard sometimes to, determine the authenticity. So, is it a bad idea, or is it really a good idea for us to require or request authentication, to be able to say, hey, that needs to be authenticated? I think that material and content should be authenticated. There should be some type of symbol that lets us know that, hey, this is human ingenuity, or this is human authenticity, that's not, fully powered by AI, or artificial intelligence, artificial generated, generated by artificial intelligence, right? And for some people, they say, it takes out one might say, or some people might say, well, that takes, the fun out of it, or the mystery, or, it, it gets your mind going, and you get to picking it apart, and thinking, trying to figure out whether it is, AI or not. But I think in some instances, we should be real mindful and sensitive about some of the things that we create, especially when it comes to AI. Like things with, with Tupac, for example, big fan and lover of Tupac. But there was the 7 day theory, and then there were all of these different conspiracies, and a lot of different things that was shared about Pac, and a lot of things that was said. And if you are a follower of Pac, you remember there was a time when a lot of people were waiting for him to reappear, when there were a lot of people who were saying, the 7 day theory, and the whole Machiavelli and his following, and his beliefs and things. And they were saying that because of some of his messages, that he did not actually transition, and that he was still alive, right? And then, there are people who are creating videos and making content about Pac, and then even, making videos with him sharing messages, which I like the videos and things. But I just think that, I think that out of respect, we should be a little bit more sensitive. And then, back to the main topic of this video, I think that there should be some type of symbolism, or certain type of symbols that creators should, I say a requirement, but I think that is, I think that is a kind of strict thing to, absolutely suggest in the age of content creation, as far as it being a requirement. But I think that out of courtesy, I think that we should provide certain symbolisms, or certain indicators, to let the viewers know that, hey, this is AI or it's not AI, right? And if you if you really vibe with that, and you're like-minded, or you agree with that, um, I want to hear what you have to say about that. I want to know, what are your thoughts on video and content and different things that are AI powered, AI generated, and things that are shared that makes it kind of difficult to be able to decipher whether it is AI or not. And of course, all of us have to use our minds, and that's where the discernment come in at, and being able to decipher what's what, and the authenticity of it, or whether it's artificial intelligence. Um, but again, if you think that you know we should people should leave some type of indicator, or some type of symbolism to let people know that it is absolutely AI. I want to hear your thoughts.